date is the 22nd. So baby girl is being evicted tonight. Yes, I can't wait, guys. It's been a long journey. Yeah, it's so cool outside. So we're just gonna go in. I've got my bags, everything. I hope I did not forget anything. So we're good. Right, I'll see you all inside. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and hopefully you're gonna be a regular like everybody else. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back guys, and thank you so much to all my new subscribers. It really means a lot to me. Sorry guys, I'm a bit fluish or coldish. I can't tell the difference between a cold and a flu, guys. Like, pardon me, okay, pardon me. So guys, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button and also ring the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos on my channel. Okay, so yeah, let's get right into it. As you can see by the title, it is my birth vlog or story time video. I've been waiting to do this for so long, guys. Actually, not for so long, it's been like 2 weeks. It's only been 2 weeks, but I feel like I've had her for ever. Like, yeah, Gamfila, baby girl Gamfila. She's here. She's made her presence felt, tiny as she is, but yeah, that's why I'm like, I feel like I've just been here for a very long time. So yeah, it's been 2 weeks. So officially today, today is the 9th of March. She is finishing a 2-week mark. So tomorrow we're starting our 3-week journey. Okay, so yes, my baby girl is here. It's a girl. She's here. She was born on the 23rd of February at exactly 700 hours p.m. So yeah, we're very excited. We're very happy. She's healthy. She's growing. What more could we ask for? So yeah, we're just happy. We are content. We are Kinaya in life. So okay, without wasting any of your time, let's get through to the video, guys. Okay, so I don't know, in my previous video I did say that I had an induced labor, a scheduled induced labor. So that's what actually happened. So we left our house at 2:07 for the hospital p.m. Okay, before then, okay, let me just retrack a bit. Before then, I had a doctor's appointment earlier. It was at 2:30. So what the doctor actually did, my gynae, I don't know, they call it the membrane sweep. So if you don't know what that is, guys, please Google it, check it out, and check some other videos regarding the membrane sweep. So just what she did, she checked my cervix, and then obviously she, oh my god guys, the fingers, she stuck her fingers there, and then she told me that she's trying to open up my cervix. Basically, that was around about 3 p.m. She said she's trying to open up my cervix so that things will be easier. So yeah, I did not expect that. She didn't tell me that the last time I was there for my appointment that was gonna go down. I thought we were just gonna go to the ultrasound again, check the baby's heart, check the what, check the placenta, blah blah. But no, honey, she went on down there like my legs up, boom, and then she clocked me. She clocked. Yo, it was so uncomfortable. So it's not painful, but just uncomfortable. It's like when you're doing your pap smear, basically. Yeah. So once I was done, obviously she gave me like her 2 notes. One I was gonna use when I get admitted later on in the evening, and the other one was for me to go to the maternity ward and get my CTG scan done or something like that. So okay, fast forward, I went downstairs to the maternity ward. I gave them the letter, and obviously they strapped me to those machines. Basically, it was the monitor. So I asked the nurse, what are these for? She said, no, we're just checking if you are contracting. And if you are contraction, how strong or intense your contractions are. Baby girl, that is me. I'm not feeling a thing. So I get on there, they strap me, and then I had to lie there for 30 minutes. And then once I was done, she made the printout. She said, okay, take this back to your gynae. Okay, sharp. I went upstairs. I went back to my gynae and I gave her this. And then she read my results and she was like, Nothando, you are contracting. She's like, you're not feeling anything, not feeling any pain, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, boo, I'm not feeling anything. I'm just me, my regular self. So I don't know what you're talking about, honey. She's like, no, like, really, you are contracting. So initially, she scheduled me to come back at 10 p.m. So she said, since I'm contracting, I must come back at 7 p.m. Okay, no problem. So I was dancing there, having the time of my life, because I'm thinking the baby is going to be here sooner than I thought. I'm contracting, but I'm not feeling any pain. So I was like, oh my God, this is going to be like a walk in the park, honey. So I was doing my victory dance, my happy dance there with her. It was nice, guys. Like, my gynae was like, she's super dope. Like, honestly, she's super dope. So me and her were dancing there on the foyer and whatever. So okay, sharp, I left, and then I told husband that no change of plans, we have to come back at 7. And I still had like a few things to do, like to pack. Initially, the doctor didn't want me to even go home. She was like, no, get your husband to bring back your things. So when we're admitting you right now, I was like, no, he will not know where the things are. He will keep on calling me every 5 seconds to ask, where is this, where is this, where is this. So I'd rather go home. I'm going to come back, because I literally live like less than 10 minutes away. Okay. So I went home. Obviously, I packed the few things that I need to pack, organize myself, and yeah, me and hubby, we left our house at, I think it was 10 to 7. Yeah, 10 to 7. Yeah, we left the house for the hospital. So we were there by 58 minutes to 7. Yeah. So okay, sharp, we got there, and then obviously I had to do my paperwork to the receptionist. She was admitting me. The paperwork was done. And then obviously hubby was not allowed to be in the maternity ward with me, but they did allow him to accompany me to the maternity ward, and he literally got me settled in my room. I was in room number 4. He got me settled in my room. Then obviously we said our goodbyes. I don't know if he was praying or what, but he just put his hand on my tummy and he was like, you're gonna do great. And yeah, I'm even like teary, guys. Think about it. Yeah, just getting emotional. So okay, fast forward. Okay, hubby left, and then I was left with the nurses. They told me to change into the hospital gown, of which I did, the green one. I changed to the hospital gown. Obviously, they said I must take off my underwear as well. Okay, sharp, no problem. And I did say that I already showered and blah blah blah. So fast forward, that we did all the paperwork, because there was like a lot of questions that they were asking me. And I was like, but isn't that supposed to be in my file? She was like, no. Usually the nurse there, she was very nice, guys. The nurse there, she was like, no, I usually want to interact with my patients, so that's why I'm asking you all these questions again. I know that I have them, but I just want to make sure, because sometimes, when we are doing capturing, we might capture some things incorrectly. So that's why I'm like re-asking you these questions, and I'm writing them down for my satisfaction. I was like, okay, coolios, no problem. Then after we're done with the paperwork, obviously, she inserted the first drip on me. Guys, first time I'm having a drip in my life. Like, wow, I was so happy. Those kind of things when you're envious of as a child. Like, that's me. Like, I was always envious of people having to go to the hospital, being admitted, having drips on. I was even envious of the kids that had asthma pumps. Like, I wanted an asthma pump as well. Like, why didn't I have an asthma pump? It makes it look like you're extra special or something. Get me? So, she put the drip on me, and then obviously she checked down there, and I was 2 centimeters dilated. This is now around about 8:30 to 9 in the evening. So she checked me. I was 2 centimeters dilated. Okay, sharp. She explained the process of inducing. Obviously, she was interacting with my doctor at the time. She'll check me, and then she'll inform my doctor what's going on. My doctor will tell her what to do, blah 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 blah. So Initially, I thought that the inducing medication was going to be administered around about 2 a.m. because that's what we spoke about, me and my doctor. And then, so no, she changed her mind. She was like, no, this person is contracting, so let's just wait it out and see if the baby is going to come out naturally. So that's what my doctor was hoping, that baby is going to come out naturally, since I was contracting already and I was already 2 centimeters dilated. So, okay, 5 o'clock she came. Okay, 2 o'clock she came back. She checked me in the morning. 5 o'clock again she came to check me, and then I woke up and I went to take a shower around about 5:10. I went to take a shower, and yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning she came back in and she administered the inducing what, and then I had a second drip instead of me, so I had 2 drips on me now. Okay, sure, no problem. That's from 7 a.m. guys. Then they brought that heart monitor thingy where they strap you. They're checking the baby's heart rate, and then they did explain to me that it must not go over 100, and it must not be below 110. So it must be, what am I saying? She told me that it must not be over. Okay, I don't remember. And then there were 2 lines there. I'm just going to insert a little video where you can see where I was like checking the baby's heart rate and monitor as well. There are 2 things. It's the baby's heart rate, and then it's the contractions, my contractions. So every time a contraction comes, that thingamajiggy will increase, guys. It will increase. Once it hits 100, you know ukuthi kyanyo ziyasha. Kuyamopha, kuyakorobha, kwenziwani angazi, kuyagudluka noma kwenzekani inini, mara things are going down. Kuyafikiwa masithi 100 ne. Okay, sharp. So I will look at that thing and I will see it increasing, and I will brace myself. We'll go to, oh my God, here comes the pain. Boom, hundreds. You breathe through them, you pray through them, you curse through them, you do whatever through them, and then obviously it's gonna subside again. You know, it's just that that game throughout the day, guys, throughout the day. So next, I think around about 11, another nurse came in. She checked my cervix again to see how far am I, and I could see from her face that she's disappointed, or it's disappointing, or things are not going the way they're supposed to. I could like literally read her face. So I did ask, I was like, how far am I? She was like, you know what, Sisi, ungayinaki lezo zinto lezo, uyabona nje wena, concentrate nje ukuthi ube right, ubreathe through your contractions, ngoba once wazi ukuthi ama-contractions wakho hamba kanjani, uzoba frustrated, uyabona. So unganaki wena, siyeke nje thina sifike senze into esiyenzayo, and then uzobona nje wena izinto zakho zizohamba nje, mase iqhubekeka kahle. I was like, wow, there's no progress, basically. In simple terms, there's no progress. Okay, sharpo. Then the sister that was assigned to me, the sister now is that's assigned to me and my baby, she came in. Nae 40, guys. Hoto. Yo. And then I make a rough. I make a rough. Yeah, she's a nice person. It's just that when she gets down there, she was not so gentle. Guys, let me just say that she was not so gentle. Like, I could feel. And then she was like pushing, you know, like pushing in. Because I'm thinking she was trying to make sure that I am still on 2 centimeters. You're born in. Then she came back. She really told me, like, yo, baby, I got progress. But baby is engaged. Baby is down there. They can feel the head, but I am just not dilating. I'm still on 2 centimeters that I came in with last night, the previous night. Guys, after I don't know how many hours, I'm still on 2 centimeters. Wow, okay. And then they gave me an injection, of which there's still a bump. Guys, I kid you not, that injection was like hardcore, because there's still a bump. It like literally has not gone down, the bump on my butt cheek. So she gave me the injection, and then she left. This was around about 11. She came back at, okay, and then she told me that if I need to use the bathroom, whether it's number 1 or number 2, I must just give her a call. She'll come and assist me. I was like, okay, sure. And then around about 2 p.m. she came back. Okay, in between 11 and 2 p.m. she'll come in and check me to see how I'm doing, check the baby's heart monitor and all those things, you know, like, yeah. She'll read the contraction, though there was a chart, you know, as the thing is going, it's printing. She'll read the chart and whatever. They'll say I am contracting. Like, even if I'm not contracting, they'll tell me I'm contracting. I'm like, nope, I'm not feeling anything. And then obviously there are other contractions that I will feel, you know. So around about 2 p.m. They told my doctor again that I'm still on 2 centimeters, and my doctor said she must try to break my water. The sister, she must try to break my water, because she came back with a plastic hooky thingy, and then she placed like new sheets underneath me and whatever, and then lady went in. Lady could not break my water, guys. Lady was me. Yes, and then like literally nothing happened. Nothing. Meaning she could not break my water. She could not. After all that uncomfortability that she put me through. Nayo baby girl ustakile nje laphayana uhleli azimisele nje ukuphuma. Yazini, guys. Okay, sharp. That was around 2 o'clock, and then fast forward to 6 now. My doctor came through. She was like, because now the nurse, the sister was like talking about a C-section, you know. And I'm basically calling my husband. I'm like, babe, they're telling me that this lady is talking about a C-section or whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, nah, that won't happen. My baby's going to come through, blah, blah, blah. Okay, she'll be trying to like keep me calm, because I was not about that life. You know, I've planned for a natural birth, and that's what I was going to get, a natural birth. So my doctor came at 6. She was like, yo, what's going on with my daughter in there? Why is she fighting us? Why is she fighting us? Because theater is the last place we are going to. We are not going to theater. She was talking to my baby now. Like, she was literally talking to my baby. She was like, you are going to come out naturally. You are going to come out tonight even, you know. So my doctor, she put on her gloves, and then she put on the gel thingy, and also she stuck them fingers up my purse. Almost said something else. Then she also checked. I was still 2 centimeters dilated. Guys, almost 12 hours later, I'm still 2 centimeters dilated. Okay, then my doctor, obviously, she took the new plastic thingy magiga, because it's the same thing that the sister tried to insert on me earlier. And then, you know, that nice sensation, you know, that feeling, that sensation, my water broke. It was like a hoo-ha moment, you know, like uji psh. Hey, come now, Dijan, guys. So my water broke, and then she waited for a bit, and then she inserted her fingers again. Now, this time, when she inserted her fingers, I was 5 centimeters, guys. Between, like, it was even less than a minute, she broke my water, and then she waited a bit, like less than a minute. She stuck her fingers in there again, from 2 to 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters. Now the time is at 6. I'm not sure exactly if it was 22 or 10 to 6, but it was 6. So I tell you guys, and then I told them that, no, I feel like I'm still peeing. They're like, no, it's fine. The water is going to come out gradually when I just let it out. Just let it out. Obviously, I don't even have to let it out, because it is coming out involuntary, you know. So let's fast forward now to just after 6. Guys, I tell you, between 6 and 7, it was hell. It was hell. Like, yeah, I saw flames. I saw flames. I felt labor. I thought I was laboring the whole day. Nah, boo. Now I was laboring. Because what was happening now, my contractions were coming back to back. Like, I had no break. Like, they were just coming in back to back, full force. And then the sister would check. Okay, my doctor left. The sister would check me. I am 6 centimeters within a matter of like between 10 to 15 minutes, you know. I was 6 centimeters dilated. Like, my contractions were coming back to back. Like, guys, I kid you not, I was wet from the sweat. I was wet. My gown was wet from my own sweat. The sister, shame, she could not even attend to other patients because now she was guarding my monitor, because every time a contraction will hit me, my baby's heart rate will go down. Like literally at some point it reached 0, meaning there was no heartbeat. So now she was like my room, guys, I kid you not, like in my room now there were like 4 nurses, including the matron. It was an Indian lady, including the matron. So through my contractions, why I'm contracting, this matron is asking me, where's my husband? I'm like, my husband is not here because of this COVID, you know. And I'm answering her like that. I'm like, he's not here because of COVID. And I'm going through these pains and whatever. At that time, so she was like, no, let's call him because now you're almost there. Let's call him, blah, blah, blah. She went out. She came back with a piece of paper and then she wrote his number down and whatever. Okay, sharp. There was to 7 now. Sometime to 7. I think it was like around about 6:45. She wrote down my husband's number. She's like, no, let's try to call him, blah, blah, blah. You're almost there. You're doing great. Like, guys, I'm like this. And there's like 4 nurses. This matron is like literally in front of my purse, you know. She's looking down. She's like, oh, you're doing great. You're doing great, Nothando. You're almost there. Let me go call your husband, blah, 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 blah. Now, my sister, this side, shame, because she's guarding the monitor. She's busy moving this heart monitor around, trying to find the heartbeat, because you can see in the monitor that, like, literally I'm on 0, while my contractions are on 100. The baby's heartbeat is on a 0. Even me too, at the back of my mind, I am concerned because I could see the monitor, because I understand how it works. I'm concerned. I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm trying not to contract so that my baby's heartbeat can pick up, you know. I don't know if you get me. I'm trying not to contract, but unfortunately I cannot control it. If it's there, it's there. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I'm able to control at that moment in time is the pushing part, because I had an urge to push. Like I was having this urge to push. And then the sister, she went down on me again. The fingers. Zangen. Only to find, hey, baby girl, that is me. I'm 10 centimeters dilated. I'm ready. I'm fully fledged. I'm ready. I'm ripened. I'm ready to pop. And I'm still in where? In my recovery room. So they strap the beds up. Yeah. All these 4 nurses now are pushing me. Imagine. It's like now it's an emergency. Like, why were you standing here the whole time, Gandhi, instead of checking me? Because like I'm telling them that I have an urge to push, you know. They're like, no, don't push, not yet. But nobody's checking me down there, but they tell me not to push. But I'm feeling the urge to push, you know. So then they wheel me out of my room. Now we're going to the delivery area. I'm like, and I'm not delivering here. Okay, sharp. I don't care at that moment in time. Like, I don't give an F, you know. So they rush me through by the elevator, and I'm telling this nurse that I need to push. You know, I'm so calm now. I'm no more fighting. I'm no more shouting at them. I'm like, can I push? I remember this very well at the lift. I'm like, can I push? She's like, are you sure you want to have your baby in the lift? I'm like, no, but can I push? She's like, no. Hold on. Okay, sharp. We arrive at the delivery room, and then they put me on this other bed as well. Like it was like literally a half bed, you know, like half bed. Yeah. And then you have your legs where you put your legs up and blah blah blah. So I was like, no, I'm pushing. Like literally, guys, I don't even think they were prepared, because now all the things that they need to use on me is still like wrapped up, you know. So now she's busy unwrapping and I'm like shouting. I'm like, I'm pushing. I'm pushing. So this other nurse is like, okay, if you're ready to push, if you have the urge to push, just push. Okay. While this other one was busy coming forth with all this equipment, I don't know, yeah, surgical things in front of my purse. So, and then I pushed, guys. I pushed once, and Kinaya was out. Like literally one push, she was out at 7 o'clock on the dot, because I looked at the time, like literally the clock was in front of me. Look at the clock, 7, and then they also confirmed it that no, it's 7. I was like, okay, my baby girl is here. She was crying, and I was like, oh, she's alive. Thank you, Jesus. Because now now my mind is shifting back to when her heartbeat will stop, where her heart will stop beating, during my contractions. And I'm like, oh my God, let my baby be okay. Let my baby be okay, and whatever. Let my baby be okay. Because I gave it my all. I was like, yo, and I pushed, and then she came out. And then obviously, unfortunately, I do not have footage of all that because I was alone. So I could not capture all those things. Obviously, I think even my cell phone was the last thing on my mind at that time. This was the last thing on my mind at the time. So obviously they cleaned me up, and I asked if I had a tear. They're like, nope, one push, no tear, nothing. Yeah, but babes, okay, I'm just looking at her, guys. She's on her bassinet and next to me. So yeah, that's how I gave birth to baby Kinaya on the 23rd of February 2021 at exactly 7 p.m. on the dot. So yeah, and then obviously they cleaned me up. They also checked on Kinaya. She was doing well. They weighed her. She weighed 2.55 kgs, and it's understandable because she was born at 38 weeks due to my placenta complications or complications. Yeah, let's just leave it there. Complications. So yeah, she was born at 38 weeks. So I was happy, guys. I was happy. She was 43 centimeters long. Yeah, and my Indian persuasion, she's got like, she has some Indian pizzazz on her. She's like very exotic. And so obviously then after that I was wheeled back to my room with my baby. And obviously I got to my room, I cleaned myself up, and I put on my PJs. I was smelling fresh, I was smelling good. Then I called baby daddy around about, baby daddy called actually around about 9. And because I thought to myself, now let me just get myself ready, let me clean myself up, and then I'm gonna call him. And then he called around about 9, and he was like, no, obviously the matron already called him to tell him to come. And then because I remember when they were wheeling me down, I heard the matron speaking to my husband on the phone as I was being wheeled down. I was like, this hoe is too late. It's too late. Like, this child is coming. So I think he also said, no, it's fine. If she's already being wheeled down, then it's too late. I'll just come in the morning. And obviously he called, we video called, and then he saw the baby. He was like so super proud. I think he shed a tear. I think he shed a tear. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that is my birth story basically of how baby Kinaya came into the world. I'm just gonna insert a few clips here and there, video clips here and there, as happy she's growing. She's 2 weeks old now, fully, and tomorrow we're gonna be starting our 3rd week. So far so good. Just some sleepless nights there and there, and yeah, but I'm happy. We are happy. We are complete. We are whole. Until next time, guys.